She was the heiress everyone envied. Her name? Isabella Hart. 28, brilliant, beautiful, and born into a life of wealth. The kind of life most people only dream of. But on that fateful night, Isabella disappeared, leaving behind a mansion full of secrets and a city full of questions. No one knew if she had run away, been taken, or worse. Narrator. It was supposed to be a celebration. Isabella had just closed a massive business deal, and her family hosted an extravagant dinner party. The city's elite were in attendance, bankers, politicians, socialites, all rubbing shoulders under the crystal chandeliers. But something felt off. The servants whispered about shadows moving in the hallways. A strange envelope was found on Isabella's desk earlier that day. No one knew who had left it, and she refused to open it in front of anyone. Narrator. The night carried on, laughter echoing through the grand halls. Yet, as the clock struck midnight, Isabella vanished, her chair empty, her wine untouched, and no sign of a struggle. It was as if she had vanished into thin air. Narrator. Detective Marcus Hale was assigned the case, a seasoned investigator with a reputation for solving impossible cases. He arrived at the Hart mansion and immediately noticed the details that others missed. No forced entry, no footprints in the marble halls, security cameras disabled, only a faint perfume lingered in the dining room, Isabella's signature scent. Marcus questioned the guests. Everyone seemed genuine, but the more he probed, the more secrets surfaced. Her business partner had been unusually anxious. A distant cousin had borrowed a large sum of money recently. The butler had unexplained gaps in his story. Each clue led to a dead end. Yet Marcus couldn't shake the feeling that someone at that dinner party knew more than they admitted. Narrator. Then the envelope resurfaced, found hidden behind a loose brick in the library. Inside was a single photograph, Isabella standing in the middle of a dark forest, her face pale and eyes wide with fear. A note accompanied it. Midnight alone. No one knew what it meant. Friends dismissed it as a prank. Marcus, however, saw it as the first real lead. He retraced her last known movements, examining the mansion's security footage frame by frame. But there was nothing, except a shadow moving in the hallway, one frame out of hundreds, too brief to identify, but enough to make Marcus believe that Isabella's disappearance was no accident. Narrator. Days turned into nights. Rumors spread. Had Isabella been kidnapped for ransom? Then, was this a family conspiracy? Came from an unknown number. Had she fled willingly? A distorted voice whispered, "She knows too much." Marcus rushed to the Hart estate's sprawling gardens and found nothing but a single glass slipper lay beneath the rose bushes, perfectly clean, as if placed there intentionally. The discovery left everyone questioning. Was Isabella hiding? Or was this a cruel message from someone who had orchestrated her disappearance? The case grew colder with every passing hour. Yet one thing became painfully clear. The vanishing heiress was no ordinary missing person. She had stepped into a world of secrets and danger, and only time would reveal who had the power to make her vanish, or if she had vanished by choice. Narrator. Weeks later, Isabella's phone pinged once, just once, in the middle of the night, location unknown, signal weak, a single message. "I see everything." Who sent it? And where was Isabella? No one knew. The city's elite whispered her name in fear. The detective pored over every detail, knowing that one wrong move could be deadly. The vanishing heiress had become a legend, and the truth was still out there, waiting to be uncovered.